We do it from the day we're born. We don't even know we're doing it. You may be doing it just this minute. There are many ways of looking at learning. As something that must be done, as something tedious, boring, tough to do, as something fascinating, as something that must never stop, as something that is difficult, almost impossible. The result can be happy, thrilling. But what about the process? Not the same for everyone. We're all different in the way we learn. Think about it. Think of yourself, of others you know.
Spellings? Yuck. I just can't do multiplication. I love number work, but English is very hard.
Hi, I'm Sheena Kapoor, and I'd like to share with you the fascinating journey of learning through a little girl's story. It'll inspire you, move you, and who knows, it may just change your life.
It's the story of Aisha, a 9-year-old girl living in Delhi. On the face of it, Aisha had it all. A loving family, a good school, a terrific actress. She was an active member of the school's drama club.
But something was amiss. The story in the classroom was different.
While the rest of the class would be at the end of a chapter, Aisha would still be struggling with the first passage. The written word for Aisha was a jumble of letters she could make no sense of. The teachers were mystified. How could a girl who'd recite a sonnet so beautifully struggle to read or even write? No one had any answers. Aisha's grades were dropping. The once chirpy child was slowly withdrawing into a shell. That was till her parents took her to learning matters.
Each of these drawings
A 4-hour comprehensive test of her abilities revealed her strengths and weaknesses.
Great. Cowboy,
Cowboy,
dog,
dog,
horse,
horse,
and.
and
What does this say?
cowboy and horse.
Keep going.
Cowboy and I forgot it.
It's okay. Dog.
Okay. Dog.
But she's such a bright girl. Why do you think she has difficulty reading?
Aisha indeed is a very bright girl, and her oral language skills are excellent. She understands what she hears and she speaks very well. But she has trouble segmenting and blending sounds.
Her
and
parents for the
words.
first time found out that Aisha had a condition that made it difficult for her mind to comprehend the written word.
Let's play a game using some of the same.
Aisha started remedial classes at Learning Matters, an hour every day after school,
Okay.
engaging one-on-one sessions with qualified educators who tailored the learning program to her specific needs. The improvement was gradual, but evident.
Do you have
The written
plum?
word became less of a
I
mystery.
am going to see my daughter.
Aisha was back on track. Realizing that others too have learning needs also helped her adjust.
Aisha's a changed girl now. Better adjusted, more cheerful, more confident. I should know. I'm her mother.
Yes, and like Aisha, there are such children in every classroom. I know, my son was one of them. These are children with hidden difficulties, not obvious. They look like all children but don't learn like all. Their difficulties surface usually when an academic task is called upon. Some of them struggle with being able to read fluently, yet others being able to explain their ideas logically. some being able to write well. Often these children are misdiagnosed as being lazy or stupid, not trying hard enough, when in actuality they could be trying harder than most other children in the classroom. These are children with learning differences, capable of successful learning if taught differently. The one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work for them. Several of them are smart in many ways, great on the computer, creative, gifted spatially, natural actors, and yet their inability to cope with the content and pace of the classroom curriculum often brands them negatively, and tragically, often with lifelong scars. At Learning Matters, where students come to us after school hours, we find ways to restore their confidence in themselves as learners. And then we find strategies for their particular problem to help improve their learning. And we share these strategies with their parents, their teachers, and the students themselves, because we want them to start taking ownership in their own learning. The relaxed and joyous climate at our center, the smiling faces of the students, the feedback we've been receiving from the students and the parents has convinced us of one thing, that we need to now establish a school where a child's journey into great ideas and discoveries is undeterred because of his or her difficulties with reading, writing, or mathematics. A school that can build confident young people. We know among them could be a future Bill Gates, Richard Branson, or maybe even Einstein. Did you know that each one of them had difficulties at school? We hope you can join us build this school. We owe it to the many hidden children in our classrooms.